Hello, 7th standard, Cbse children. Have a good day. Have a nice day. Today, we are going to continue the lesson Soil, Chapter 9 as part 4. And this is our video number 16, 16. Now, this video number 16, we are going to see few picture presentation and then assignment, discussion, assignment number 13, 14, 15 and 16 and textbook certain portions, certain important lines or certain points to be noted that you have to be asked to underline. So this is our video number 16, chapter 9, soil part 4. I hope you are able to follow this. Now this soil, as you know, see this picture. As we know, soil is a mixture of broken down rock particles, of organic rock particles and organic matter found on the surface of the earth. It is an important natural resource. It helps us to grow plants from which we get food, fiber, medicines, paper, wood, and so on. And soil is a home to many organisms. What are they? Examples: earthworm, ants, and some rodents. Rodents na animals which live on crevices. The pundu chollu anganga idukkala irukku, they are called rodents, right? Soil holds water and thus it helps it to percolate to the underlying layers of the rock. And we use this water for drinking, cooking, irrigating fields and other purpose. I hope you are listening. And as you know, soil is formed by a process called weathering. It is a process by which larger rocks break down, into smaller and smaller pieces to form the soil. The weathering of rocks can be caused by physical, chemical, or biological agents. Then I'm not going to repeat further. So now this physical, chemical, and weathering of rocks, they are making the broken down particle. They are forming the soil. Okay. Now what you are seeing in this figure is soil layer, horizon. Soil layer வந்து நம்ம usually tumbler experiment பண்ணுவோம். But here this is called soil horizon profile. Otherwise soil profile. The grasses what we find, it is the top soil with A horizon and then below that B horizon and then C horizon, bottom and the bedrock. And I'm giving this picture mainly நம்ம ஸ்கூலை சுற்றி நிறைய பில்டிங் கட்டிகிட்டே இருக்கா இல்லையா? அதில் வந்து இந்த பள்ளம் தோன்றுவா பற்றியா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வானம் தோன்றது ரொம்ப ஃபவுண்டேஷன் போட அந்த மாதிரி தோன்றுவது we find structure like this. I hope you are listening. So இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். This is for soil profile, right? The next one, it is process of soil formation. This we already learned, but still it is a reminder, recollection. Soil forms as rock gets broken down by weathering and mixes with other materials on the surface of the soil. It constantly being formed wherever bedrock is exposed. And இது தோண்ட the soil மண்ணு உடம்பு இல்லையா? So first வந்து C horizon, second வந்து A horizon and C இருக்கு, third figure வந்து A, B and C horizon இருக்கு. Layers of soil. So first வந்து bottom we find bedrock. All the three figures bottom will be the bedrock. Okay, and then we find C horizon, B horizon and A horizon. And A horizon topmost we find topsoil. Topsoil, it is good for plantation. I hope you understand. Go through panna. Go through panna. Soil forms as rock, is broken down by weathering and mixes with other materials on the surface. Soil is constantly being formed wherever bedrock is exposed. Go through panna. Then next one, it is soil particles. As we know, types of soil: sandy soil, clayey soil, and loamy soil. The loamy soil, the silt. Sorry? Sandy soil, clayey soil, and loamy soil. And loamy soil, otherwise forming as silt, a softer, and it is very good for plants to grow. Right? The size of the soil particles in that sand will have the size as 2 to 0.05 mm. The yellow color on the sandy soil. What is that? It is 2 to 0.05 mm. Right? Whereas clay soil, it is less than 0.002 mm. Clay particle, they are as clump. So they are as clump. So they are as 0.002 m. It's less than 0.002 m. Whereas silt, it is 0.05 to 0.002 m. Okay. So actually, the silt is the medium between in between the particle as medium between sandy soil and loamy soil. Sandy soil and the loamy soil. So that is forming the types of soil. So normally gravel, it is as size 4.75 to 80 mm diameter, soil particle or diameter. These are all size of the soil particle, its diameter. Okay, so gravel 4.75 to 80, and sand, the sand 2 to 0.05 mm, and silt 0.005 to 0.002, and clay, it is less than 0.002. So now this loamy soil, loamy soil contains sand, clay, and another type of soil particle called the silt. I repeat, loamy soil contains sand, clay, and another type of soil particle called silt. Right? Now, silt particles are smaller than sand grain, but larger than clay particles. Sorry? Now, loamy soil or loam contain equal amount of sand and silt. And it drains water well. It has air spaces and retains nutrients. It is suitable for crop cultivation and gardening. Okay, so it is suitable for crop cultivation and gardening. I hope you are able to follow this. The next one, it is what is it? Problem, how to calculate the percolation rate of the soil. It's given in our textbook. I just want to explain. The Zio conducted an experiment in the field related to rate of percolation. Percolation na thanni ulla podu. She observed that it took 40 minutes for 200 ml of water to percolate through the soil sample. Calculate the rate of percolation. Enna sollanum? Given amount of water வந்து 200 ml, percolation time வந்து 40. So the formula that you use is percolation rate is equal to amount of water by percolation time. I repeat, amount of water by percolation time. That is 200 by 40 will give 500 ml per minute. So percolation rate வந்து 500 ml per minute. What does it mean? ஒரு given ஏரியால நீ தண்ணி இந்த 200 ml of water அந்த மணல்ல விட்டேன்னா அது எப்படி தண்ணிக்குள்ள இறங்குறதுன்னாக்க it takes 1 minute for 500 ml of water to percolate. I hope you understand. So this is the way of calculating the percolation rate of the soil. I hope you understand. The number may be changed and you should know the formula to calculate the rate of percolation. Okay. The next one is soil erosion. Soil erosion we have dealt many times, but still soil erosion is the movement of soil components, mainly topsoil, from one place to another. Soil erosion is the movement of soil components, mainly topsoil, from one place to another. Now the air, water, wind and people are responsible for soil erosion. பக்கத்து ஃபிகர்ல பாரு, அந்த ஒரு வயல்ல எப்படி இந்த மண்ணை அந்த கிரவுண்ட பொழந்துண்டு தண்ணி ஓடுது இல்லையா, அதுதான் சாயில் எரோஷன். அப்படி இந்த கிரவுண்ட பொழந்துன்றது அது நடுவுல தண்ணி ஓடுறது, அதான் சாயில் எரோஷன். பள்ளம் வந்துருது இல்லையா. Right? Although most people in developed countries obtain food from grocery stores or restaurants, we need to remember that all food comes from the soil. We should be very careful. We should avoid this soil erosion. I hope you are able to follow this. So this is a small introduction for this video as we have to proceed further. I hope you understand. Next we discuss question, QB. I'm sorry. What is it? Assignment number 13 and 14. Then we'll go to assignment number 15, 16. I hope you are listening. Shall I go to next? Now, assignment number 13. You have already written. We are just discussing the question. The process of soil formation by breaking down of rocks by the action of wind, water and climate is called, what is the choice? It's called withering, erosion, filtration, evaporation. What it should be? It is withering. The process of soil formation by breaking down of rocks by the action of wind, water and climate is called withering. Then soil is composed of distinct layers and topmost layer consists of rotting dead matter that is known as another. Choice is clay, humus, sand and gravel. As soil is composed of distinct layers, in that the topmost layer consists of rotting dead matter. It should be clay, sand, gravel, layers of soil, types of soil. So here it should be humus. Are you clear? So soil is composed of distinct layers. The topmost layer consists of rotting dead matter called humus. I hope you understand. Then question 3. Many living organisms such as worms, rodents, moles and beetles and roots of small plants are found in, what is it? B horizon, topsoil, bedrock and C horizon. What should be the answer? It should be topsoil. Okay, so it should be topsoil. Then question 4. Question 4. The layers in soil profile differ in the layers in soil profile differ in texture and size, color, height and texture, water content, color and size, texture, color, depth and chemical composition. என்ன சொல்லுவை? Think and tell me. Layers in the soil profile differ in one of the option. Think and tell. The hard layer rocks below sea horizon is called bedrock. I repeat, the hard layer of rocks below the sea horizon is called bedrock. Then the fill in the blanks. Process of breaking down of rocks due to climatic condition, mixture of rock particles and humus, the vertical section of different layers of soil, uppermost layer of the soil and the soil best suitable for growing plants. இதுக்கு வந்து நீ ஆன்சர் சொல்லணும். கொஞ்சம் திங்க் பண்ண ஆன்சர் கொடுக்குறேன். Can you go through பண்ண? கொஞ்சம் திங்க் பண்ண. I'll give the answer. Read the question. Question 4 ல இருந்து you have to read. Will you? Question 4. Did you? Can you select the option? Question 5. Hard layer of rocks below the sea horizon. Select the option. Can you? Then 6, 7, 8, 9. பார்த்துட்டே இப்போ ஆன்சர் பாரு. This is assignment number 13. Question 1, it is withering. Question 2, humus. Answer 3, topsoil. Answer 4 ல இருந்து தான் உன்னை செக் பண்ண சொன்னேன் இல்லையா? Answer 4, option is D, texture, color, depth and chemical composition. I repeat, texture, color, depth and chemical composition. Right? Then question 5, it is bedrock. Question 5, it is bedrock. Then 6th fill up, withering. 7, soil. 8, soil profile. 9, humus. 10, loamy soil. I repeat, 6, withering. 7, soil. 8, soil profile. 9, humus. 10, loamy soil. I hope you have noted. So this is for video number, assignment number 13 answers. Now assignment number 14. Assignment number 14, the option, it is option 3, minerals, organic matter, air and water. Third option. A, it is third option, minerals, organic matter, air and water. B வந்து clay soil. I hope you are listening. Then question number 2, how is clay soil useful for crops? How is clay soil useful for crops? Clay soil retains water to a marked degree. அப்படின்னா ஒரு certain levelக்கு வந்து it retains water. Thus, crops which need more water grow well in clay soil. Example, paddy. சில crops வந்து தண்ணி கொஞ்ச நேரம் தங்கி இருக்கும். அனதா it will absorb. Especially clay soil வந்து தண்ணி வந்து அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். Okay. So clay soil retains water to a marked degree. Thus, crops which need water grow well in clay soil. Okay. Then question number 3, நம்ம இந்த previous இதுல பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா ஒரு problem, Razia conducted experiment. அதே தான் ஆன்சர் இருக்கு பாரு. Volume of water percolated 200 ml. Time taken வந்து 40 minutes. அப்போ what is the formula? Percolation rate is equal to volume of water percolated by time taken for percolation. That means 200 by 40, that gives 5 ml per minute. 5 ml per minute. Go through panna. The formula per. Can you? Line by line per. Can you? Question 4. Question 4. Why is loamy soil used for cultivation of crops? Why is loamy soil used for cultivation of crops? Loamy soil or loam contains equal amount of sand and silt. Loamy soil, otherwise called loam, contains equal amount of sand and silt. It drains water well, has air spaces and retains nutrients. It drains water well, it has air spaces and retain nutrients. Okay, it is suitable for crop cultivation and gardening. So loamy soil, nama garden soil la loamy soil the best. Then question number 5. It has been observed that 8 to 10 days after rain, the level of water in well rises. Which type of soil would allow rainwater to reach the well faster and in greater amount? Answer. The sandy soil having highest percolation rate allows the rainwater to reach well faster in a greater amount. Well na inge kenaru. Kenaru pathirikka indha urla. The sandy soil having highest rate of percolation allows rainwater to reach a well faster and in greater amount. I hope you are listening. Question 2, 3, 4, 5 order go through panna. One by one, line by line. Second, can you? Third, solution per problem. Again, line by line, you please go through. Formula na. Percolation rate is equal to volume of water percolated by time taken for percolation. Sorry? Question 4 per. Why is loamy soil used for cultivation of crops? Read the line. Read the answer for 4th question. Can you? Loamy soil or loam contains equal amount of sand and silt. It drains water well, has air spaces and retains nutrients. It is suitable for crop cultivation and gardening. Then question 5. Sandy soil having highest percolation rate allows rainwater to a greater amount. This is assignment number 14. Then next one, assignment number 15. இது வந்து ஒரு PPT-யா கொடுத்திருக்கேன் இந்த assignment. இல்லையா? So இப்ப பாரு. Write the importance of soil. It's given in our textbook. Soil is one of the most important natural resources. It supports the growth of plants by holding the roots firmly and supplying water and nutrients. Soil is essential for agriculture. Soil provides food, clothing, and shelter for all. Soil is thus an inseparable part of our life. And the earthy fragrance of soil after the first rain is always refreshing. What does it mean? ஒரு தடவை மழை பெஞ்சோடனே இந்த மண்ணு மணக்கும் பத்தியா மழையினால அதுதான் earthy fragrance of soil. மண்ணு மணக்கும் நல்ல மழையில நீ வாசு தெளிச்சா கூட மண்ணு மணக்கும் பத்தியா அதான் the fragrance of soil after the first rain always refreshing. So I say soil is one of the most important natural resources. It supports the growth of plants by holding the roots firmly and supplying water and nutrients. Then soil is essential for agriculture. Agriculture provides food, clothing and shelter for all. And soil is thus inseparable part of our life. The earthy fragrance of soil after the first rain is always refreshing. Next, classify the types of soil. But still understand. Soil is classified on the basis of proportion of particles of various sizes. The picture presentation is so if soil contains greater proportion of big particle, it is called sandy soil. I repeat, if soil contains greater proportion of big particles, it is called sandy soil. If the proportion of fine particle is relatively higher, then it is called clayey soil. I repeat, if the proportion of fine particle is relatively higher, then it is called clayey soil. And if the amount of large and fine particle is about the same, then the soil is called loamy. I hope you understand. So, which is clay, sandy soil, clayey soil, and loamy soil. ரொம்ப ஈஸி நிறைய தடவை படிச்சாச்சு இல்லையா next question 3 write a note on soil and climate இது நம்ம bookல இருக்கு write a note on soil and climate என்ன சொல்றது soil is affected by wind, rainfall, temperature, light and humidity. These are some of the important climatic factors which affect the soil profile and bring changes in soil structure. What does it mean? Wind irundhuna soil idu mari sometimes the sandy soil la kaathila manal parakilla rainfall na possible for erosion, temperature, light and humidity. So these are the factors, climatic factors where soil is affected. What are they? Wind, rainfall, temperature, light and humidity. Okay, these are some of the climatic factors which affect the soil profile and bring changes in soil structure. And the climatic factors as well as components of soil determine the various types of vegetation and crops that might grow in any region. So I repeat, the climatic factors as well as the components of soil determine the various types of vegetation and crops that might grow in any region. Then what is soil erosion? The removal of land surface by water, wind or ice is known as erosion. Plant roots firmly bind the soil. In the absence of plants, soil becomes loose. So it can be moved by wind and flowing water. I hope you understand. Erosion of soil is more severe in areas of little or no surface of vegetation. Plants growth illaina and the erosion is faster because the roots of the plants thanni illai, such as desert or bare land. Bare land na kattandara chellola chedi illama adha bare lands. So cutting of trees and deforestation should be prevented and efforts should be made to increase green areas. Okay, இது நம்ம textbookல இருக்கு. What is soil erosion? I hope you are listening. The next one, draw and label the layers of soil. This is our textbook diagram. Please understand, layers of soil க்கு இந்த diagram போடணும். Soil profile க்கு the மண்ணை தோண்டி போட்டுப்பால and the horizon diagram you have to draw. I repeat, layers of soil க்கு this tumbler diagram, the profile, soil profile க்கு that horizon diagram you have to draw. I hope you are able to follow this. Then next we'll go through the lesson fast. I mean, I'll just sum up the lesson as first one, soil. Soil, one of the importance of soil, first paragraph. Soil is one of the most important natural resource. நம்ம இப்பதான் படிச்சோம் இல்லையா 15th assignmentல இந்த points தான் கொடுத்திருக்கேன், right? Then soil is essential for agriculture. It provides food, clothing, shelter for all. So in the paragraph mark பண்ணிக்கோ importance of soil. சரியா? So in the paragraph வந்து importance of soil, right? The next one is 9.1 table, garden soil, என்னெல்லாம் plants இருக்குன்னு பாரு, animals பாரு, right? Any other observation அப்படின்னாக்க you may have the dry leaves, then the stick அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது இருக்கும், right? Soil from the roadside வந்து நார்மலா plants ரொம்ப இருக்காது, animalsும் இருக்காது. Any other observation and the கிழிஞ்ச paper, plastic அந்த மாதிரி, right? And soil from the area where construction is going on, அது வந்து என்ன இருக்கும்? So construction இந்த மண்ணு, கல்லு, இந்த கம்பி அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் ஆர்டிகல் வந்து இருக்கும். சரியா? ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் இல்ல இருக்கு, fairly found plastic articles and polythene bag in the soil sample collected from the roadside and the garden. இதுல இருந்து அவ பார்க்கலாம். சரியா? The next வந்து layers of soil. The figure on the layers of soil, and then in the blue highlighted portion, polythene bags and plastics pollute the soil, that causes soil pollution. They also kill the organism living in the soil. That is why there is a demand to ban polythene bag and plastics, right? Other substances which pollute soil are number of waste products, chemicals and pesticides. இதையும் மார்க் பண்ணிக்கோ. Soil pollution, right? Waste products and chemicals should be treated before they are released into the soil. The use of pesticides should be minimized. I hope you are following. Then இது வந்து experiment layers of soil. Are you clear? And then some of the clay soil can be used to make toys. அது அடுத்தது சொல்றேன். மண்பாண்டம் சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, நம்ம அந்த மண்பானை, தண்ணி வைக்கிறதுக்கு அந்த ஜார் மாதிரி எல்லாம் பண்றோம், அப்புறம் மண் தொட்டி, செடி வைக்கிறதுக்கு மட்பாட் சொல்லுங்க, அதெல்லாம் they are formed by clayey soil. Okay, so they are formed by clayey soil, right? Now the withering நான் already சொல்லியாச்சு, I am not going to read it. 3 types of withering: physical, chemical and biological withering. And then we are saying about soil profile as A horizon, B horizon, C horizon and bedrock. Yeah, so idum நம்ம நிறைய படிச்சாச்சு, understand. I hope you follow. And then the description, soil profile, and then soil types. This also we have done in many times as another sandy soil, loamy soil and clayey soil. Yeah, so the mixture of rock particle and humus is called soil as sandy, clayey and loamy soil. Nare discuss panto next. Now see this figure. When you are given some amount of soil, first we are doing with the hand, nalla mannu peseyadu solluva, அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுவோம். And then we make it as a sheep. And then with the different sizes we do with the soil. Sorry. So, and there is a difference in absorption of water in different types of soil. அதாவது நம்ம properties of soil பண்ணுவோம்ல அதுல சொல்லித்தரேன். Right? So properties of soil அது வந்து percolation rate. Properties of soil first வந்து percolation rate in the experiment. Measuring rate of percolation in the experiment. I hope you follow this. And the problem already சொல்லியாச்சு. Bookல வந்து 400 ml 40 minutes வந்து இதுல வந்து 200 ml bottle. That's the difference. Sorry, I am not going to read experiment. I already said. Right. The next one, it is about moisture in the soil. This experiment properties moisture in the soil as removing moisture from the soil. This is an experiment. Purima test tube soil edukana soil sample adande stand up it pannittu you just heat it for few minutes. It will boil and drops of water in the soil will be condensing at the sides of the test tube, that thereby removing the moisture from the soil. So moisture in the soil. அடுத்தது absorption of water by soil. அதுக்கு in the experiment we take a beaker and a funnel. funnelக்குள்ள ஒரு filter paper cone shape மாதிரி மடிச்சு உள்ளவை, and then put the soil, handful of soil, and then add water drop by drop using a dropper. That water will settle down at bottom slowly. That will give you the percentage of water absorbed. And repeat this activity with different types of soil, different soil sample. I hope you follow. So this is for soil absorption of water from the soil. Then soil and crops. In the absorption of water, the weight of soil 50 grams. So the unit of measurement, the highlight that you please go through. Grams and kilogram are actually units of mass. A mass of 1 gram weighs 1 gram weight, and mass of 1 kilogram weighs 1 kilogram weight. However, in daily life and in commerce and industry, the distinction between gram and gram weight is generally omitted. Just a note. Okay. Then soil and crops we have learned it as assignment 15. How the climatic factors are affecting the soil. Soil is affected by wind, rainfall, temperature, light, and humidity. These are the important climatic factors which affect the soil profile and bring changes in the soil structure. Mark pannikku. Importance of climatic factors affecting the soil. சரியா? அதே மாதிரி climatic weight as well as the components of soil determine the various types of vegetation and crops that might grow in any region. Clear? So clayey soil and loamy soil are both suitable for growing cereals like wheat and gram. Such soil are good at retaining water. For paddy, soil rich in clay and organic matter and having a good capacity to retain water are ideal. Mark pannikku. For paddy, soil rich in clay and organic matter and having a good capacity to retain water are ideal. And for masoor dal and other pulses, loamy soil which drain water easily are required. And for cotton, sandy loam or loam which drain water easily. The paragraph mark pannikku for 2 mark question, right? And can hold plenty of air or more suitable. And crops such as wheat are grown in fine clayey soil. Because they are rich in humus. Because they are rich in humus and are very fertile. And these are the types of crops and the types of soil which they grow. I hope you understand. So, Pele and Bujo, they are asking, what's the difference between percolation, rate of percolation and amount of water retained? You have to read the lesson again. Percolation after percolation, the water is retained. That is the difference. I hope you understand. So here, this percolation and so that is for the soil lesson. Soil erosion. We have learned soil erosion. The removal of plants surface by water, wind and ice is known as soil erosion. Plant roots firmly bind the soil. In the absence of plants, soil becomes loose. Yeah. So it can be moved by wind and flowing water. And erosion of soil is more severe in areas of little or no surface vegetation. So cutting off no surface vegetation, desert or barren. Barren kattandara solluveenga chedi kodi illa tree la illada land ku peru barren. And cutting of trees and deforestation should be prevented, and effort should be made to increase the green areas. Now in the lesson keywords on the clayey soil, humus, loamy soil, percolation rate, moisture, sandy soil and water retention. I hope you understand. Soil is important for life on earth. Soil profile is a section through different layers of the soil. They are called horizon. Different types of soil, clayey, loamy and sandy. Percolation rate, it is highest in sandy soil and least in the clayey soil. This 2 marks. Different types of soil are used to cultivate different types of crops. Clay and loam are suitable for growing wheat, gram and paddy. Cotton is grown in sandy loam soil. This 2 marks mark pannikko. Soil holds water in it, which is called soil moisture. 2 marks. The capacity of soil to hold water is important for various crops. I hope you understand. Clay soil is used to make pots, toys and statues. The Kaliman Bomme Chulwale, terracotta Chulwale, and they are doing with the help of clay soil. This is 2 marks mark. Clay soil is used to make pots, toys and statues. Then take the answer. In addition to rock particle, soil contains air and water and plant, mineral, organic matter, air and water. And the option, water holding capacity is highest in clay soil. Second one, the clay soil. Then match the following. Home for living organisms. Another, all kinds of soil. Upper layer of the soil, dark in color. Sandy soil, small particles and packed tight. Clay soil, large particle. Then explain how soil is formed. Short answer is cubular. How is clay soil used in the question? The answers on the question 4 to 8 and 9. Cubular. Now solve the crossword puzzle with the clues given. As assignment number 16 assignment number 16. One more question I have added. Now we are discussing assignment number 16. Give a heading for the following figure A and B. A heading for following figure A and B. இது யோசிச்சு வச்சுக்கோ. இது ரெண்டுக்கும் நீ ஆன்சர் சொல்லணும். And then this crossword puzzle. plantation that prevents it. Use should be banned to avoid soil pollution. This is the plastic. Type of soil used for making pottery, that is clayey. Living organisms in the soil. And then in desert, soil erosion occurs through clayey and loam soil. Clay and loam soil are suitable for cereals. Like this type of soil can hold very little water. Collective name for layers of soil. சரியா? இதுக்கு ஆன்சர் பாரு. Give a heading. A வந்து we are discussing biology assignment number 16. சரியா? Measuring rate of percolation. A. B வந்து absorption of water in the soil. சரியா? Then crossword puzzle. Across வந்து erosion, polythene, clay, earthworm. I repeat, erosion, polythene, clay, and earthworm. Whereas down வந்து wind, weight, sandy, profile. I repeat, wind, weight, sandy, and profile. இது வந்து erosion, polythene, clay, earthworm. I hope you understand. So across பாரு erosion, polythene, clay, earthworm. அதை ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. Plantation prevents it, erosion. Use should be banned to avoid soil pollution, that is polythene. Then type of soil used for making pottery, that is clay. Living organism in the soil. I hope you follow. அது வந்து earthworm. Whereas down வந்து wind, weight, sandy, profile. I repeat, wind, weight, sandy, profile. I repeat, ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. Wind, weight, sandy, profile. என்னது? In desert, soil erosion occurs through wind. சரியா? Clay and loam are suitable for cereals like clay and loam soil are suitable for cereals. Then this type of soil can hold very little water, sandy. Then collective name for layers of soil, that is profile. சரியா? So என்னெல்லாம் சொல்றோம்? Wind, weight, sandy, and profile. I hope you follow this. So this is for our video number 16, and we are discussed question answers. Sorry, we have just gone through the lesson, and then we have discussed assignment 13, 14, 15, and 16. I hope you understand. And then with the picture presentation, a short discussion about picture presentation of the lesson soil. With this, we are completing the lesson soil. I hope you understand. Let's go through the crossword puzzle, recollect the point, then we will conclude. Can you just go through? Across go through panel, down go through. Plantation use should be, polythene use should be banned to avoid soil pollution. Clayey soil is used for making pottery. Living organisms, earthworm, living organism in the soil. Soil erosion occurs through wind. Desert la soil erosion occurs through wind. சரியா? At go through panel, clay and loamy soil series like. So this is answer. Down on the wind, weight, sandy, and profile. I hope you understand. So this is our video number 16. I hope you are able to follow this. Can you? We'll continue in the next video session. Have a good day. Have a nice day.